makes me wine. It's your girl, Chris. And if adulting makes you wine too, then we might as well wine together. Today, I have a very, very special guest. It's my best friend, Tay.
Hi.
Do you want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hi, everybody. My name is Tay, like she said. I'm her best friend, the one and the only. Thank you.
Yes.
Glad to be here. Welcome.
That's it.
I don't know what else to say.
She is an event planner.
Oh, right.
And if you are in the DMV area, DC, Maryland, or Virginia, go follow Tizzle Your Fancy Events on Instagram. And she has all of your party needs. She does balloons, she does centerpieces, she does backdrops. Anything you need for your event, she's got it.
Well, thank you. I couldn't have said it better myself.
I'm like, you're gonna sit up here and not put yourself out there?
But yes, I do all those things. I can plan as much of a party as you want and as little of a party as you want. That's what I always say. As much you want me to do or as little as you want me to do.
Yes, she absolutely does. How long have you been in business?
It's been since beginning of 2019, but I really started towards the end of last year. Honestly, the pickup of people really.
I feel like you're doing yourself not enough. She has the history of an event planner. Like, her mom is a caterer.
Okay, yes.
And she's been doing this since birth.
That's
okay?
true. That's true.
Stop trying to downplay yourself.
Okay, all right. So what had happened was, right, I've been doing this thing since I could walk, basically. My mom, like she said, my aunt, my family, just everybody knows how to do something. We cook, we clean, we party, we dance, we DJ, we sing, we just blow up balloons.
All in the family.
Do everything.
All in the family.
Yeah, it's in the blood.
So, like I said, if you're in the DMV area, go follow Tizzle Your Fancy Events, and I'll put it somewhere around here. Go follow her. If you have any events coming up, she's your girl.
Thank you. And she's also my right hand on that. So it's our business, really.
No, it's all
it's our
you.
business.
I'm just a helping hand. That's all.
They help a lot.
Okay, well.
To this day.
Okay, guys. So today we are going to be doing a 2-for-1. We're going to be reviewing Cooper's Hawk Prosecco, and you're going to get a best friend tag because
why not?
Why not? Why not?
Why not?
Before we get into this video, go ahead and click the subscribe button and make sure you leave a thumbs up and turn on that notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I post.
Yes.
All right, so let's get into it. This is the Cooper's Hawk Prosecco. If you follow me on Instagram, then you know I got this wine from my realtor. She's amazing. She's amazing. I'm going to put her handle down here too. Go follow her. She travels, so if you're looking to move anywhere, I'm pretty sure she will get you in whatever you're looking for. House, apartment, condo, whatever. She'll get you there. So this is the Cooper's Hawk Prosecco. And
I like the blue one. It's pretty.
It is pretty. This is a sparkling wine product of Italy.
I almost said oui. It's not French.
Oh, I was about to be like, yeah, oui.
Yeah, no, don't be like me. Sorry.
It's about 11% alcohol, and it does not have a vintage date on it. Yeah. Sparkling wine, white wine, extra dry. Sorry.
It's okay.
Grown in Italy, Prosecco DOC is treasured for its lively take on sophisticated fun. This refreshing sparkling wine delights the senses of hints of apples, peaches, and summer flowers. Paired with any food or by itself, this wine will delight.
Delight.
I love reading labels. You know me. I almost forgot. All right, have you ever had a Prosecco?
I feel like I have with somebody's brunch in DC, but don't quote me on that.
Alrighty then.
Yeah.
I do like a good Prosecco.
Yeah. I like
with
the
some
name.
orange juice and make a nice mimosa.
Yes, so yes, I definitely have Prosecco.
I'm not gonna be like, did you see the video of Tracy Ellis Ross when she opened the wine and
yes,
she was twisting the cage off of it and then it just
and it popped open? That happened to, was it me?
It's definitely me.
It happened. Was that you?
It happened to me on your wedding day.
Yeah, my wedding. Yeah, there we go. I'm like, it happened to one of us.
I think though, I don't think it happened when I pulled the cage off. I think I had popped it open and just didn't realize.
Yeah.
So I've learned since then that if you're
every time.
If your champagne or your Prosecco, sparkling wine or whatever is not properly chilled, then it will pop open and spray everywhere. And that wine, it was room temperature. It wasn't chilled.
That makes sense.
So that's why it spilled out on me. So I've learned that since in the last couple weeks. I've learned you always chill your sparkling wine or your champagne.
Okay.
The things you wish you knew beforehand.
Oh, it's all pretty and bubbly.
It is.
I like when the bubbles kind of float to the top.
Yeah, I like the little fizz.
Yeah. Why, thank you.
You're welcome. I don't know if I gave you more than me because your glass is bigger.
I don't know. It'll get drunk.
It'll get drunk. All right, so we are trying the Cooper's Hawk Prosecco.
Wait, don't you usually like sniff this, or is it because it's not wine?
What do you think it smells like?
Citrusy.
Citrusy?
No, I smell the apple.
You smell apple.
I smell apple. Yeah, kind of smells like apple cider, but with liquor. Yeah, right? Yeah.
I do smell the apple, maybe even like pears. I don't smell peaches. Maybe summer flowers. Okay, here's the thing about the flowers, right? When I think of like smelling flowers, if you've ever smelled flowers, don't say flowers smell good. Like,
no. They kind of just smell wet.
They smell like dirt. It smells like
outside.
It smells like outside, right?
Outside.
But when you think of a summer flower, you think of something like really pretty,
bright,
really like bright. Yeah, like you said, bright and just like a really,
kind of like my shirt,
like a just like really nice and fancy and pretty. I don't really think you can smell flowers.
So when they say the flowers are like hints, are they soaking like the fruits with the flowers and the grapes?
I don't know if they put. Do they soak flowers?
That's what I'm saying. So where
No.
does the hint of flower come from?
I don't know. Maybe just the way that it was like aged. Like maybe in some part of the process, there was like you know how they say like hints of oak. It was like an oak barrel that it was stored in.
Right.
So maybe something that it was stored in had flowers in it, or maybe like
Interesting.
Child, I don't know. I gotta do my research.
Maybe I'm just doing too much investigation.
No, it's a good question though.
I'm just like flowers.
I don't know.
I've never heard that in a while.
That's a good question. Yeah. I'm gonna look that up.
Okay.
All right, so let's go ahead and give it a taste. Cheers. It is dry.
But it's not the type of dry that I don't like.
What kind of dry don't you like?
The one that makes me go bleh.
the kind of dry that makes your mouth like really, really dry and just kind of like dries your mouth out.
It's bitter in a way. It's just like, why am I drinking this? Yeah. Oh no, this is fine.
This is fine.
This.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it.
I can continue with this.
I like this. There are other Cooper Hawk wines. There's actually a Cooper Hawk restaurant and winery in Annapolis that I want to go to.
Well, then let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, are we going to finish it?
If you want to.
Okay.
We can go ahead and I like how you got your hand pursed up in there. Like I'm fancy.
You know, just a little.
The hand up here. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get into this best friend tag.
Ba-bam.
If you don't know what a best friend tag is, it's a challenge. I've only seen it on YouTube where best friends get together and ask each other questions that best friends should know.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Or is it like questions that we just both answer?
I mean, I think we can both answer something that we shouldn't. I think it's a variety of things, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah. So I guess we can start with just like the first few because they're kind of like basic, you know, things. Then we can like go like back and forth and pick. You can just go.
I'm nervous. If I get the answer wrong, what happens?
Nothing. I was going to say the same thing. If I get an answer, you gonna look at me funny?
I don't know. It depends on what it is.
Okay. The subject to change.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh, I'm nervous. Okay. All right. Go ahead.
Okay. Oh, this is easy. How and when did you and your best friend meet? That's easy.
So, am I gonna answer?
We can both answer that because it'd be weird if we got that wrong.
Okay, so we met in July of 2012.
Yep.
Right after, I guess, high school graduation. We met at freshman orientation at Morgan State University.
The illustrious Morgan State University.
The national treasure.
Yes, the national treasure.
Morgan State University.
That's right.
But how did
we meet?
Okay, go ahead. I know how, but me trying to explain it.
I mean, I'm trying to figure out how to explain it. Okay, so it's like it's freshman orientation. There's a whole bunch of girls in one huge 8-floor building. They have us in there by last name. So my last name had an O, hers is a C. So we were just paired with people, and you know, just roaming the halls trying to, you know, get friendly and meet people. It's like, oh hey, let's start college. You know, let's make friends.
Yeah.
So you and your roommate at the time, Sam. I don't know how that even happened.
Sam, should we tell her business? I don't want to tell her business like
it's
that.
Not nothing bad.
She had this weave in, and I don't know what made her decide to want to take this weave out at orientation, but she needed help taking her
weave out.
It was like a sew-in?
Yeah.
Or were they clipping?
It was sewing. It was tracks. It was like in between her real hair, because she's Indian, so like her hair is like long and pretty and all that stuff, and she was just trying to get the ones out the middle, I guess.
Why was she trying to take out her weave at orientation? Anyway, she went next door to see if there was some girls in the room. Like I said, like she said, we're in a dorm, so she went next to the room next door to see if someone could help her take her weave out. And in that room, it was like Tay and Bree and Lex. It was like, we putting all these names out here. Sheesh.
Y'all went to college. Big Wood. Congrats.
It was a few other girls just hanging out in this room. And so when she went over there, she introduced herself. Somebody had some scissors.
Somebody needed scissors, yeah.
And they started helping her take her weave out, and I was in my room, back in the room chilling, and I guess she came over and was like, hey, it's some girls next door, do you want to come over and hang out? And I went in there, and then surprise,
best friends.
That's right.
Off of somebody else's hair.
Off of somebody else, like
but yeah, that's how we met.
That is how we met.
That's a funny story.
Almost 10 years. It'll be 10 years
next year. What was your first impression of them? Are we allowed to curse?
Yeah. Okay. So my first impression of Tay, she was very open and very friendly. Like when you
I was just waiting.
If you know somebody who's like very bubbly, gets along with everybody, can be a part of like every crowd, like that is Tay. Like I was intimidated. She had so many friends, like, and she knew so many people. It was just like, you're a freshman, how do you know all these upperclassmen? How do you know all these people? And it was just like, wow, like she popping for real.
See,
like,
what had happened was
she's that girl.
I grew up in the DMV. She came from out of state, so it was normal for me to know more people. So it's okay. If we was in North Carolina, you would have known more people too. It's okay. No? No? Okay. Damn. Maybe I'm just mixy. I don't know what to tell you.
No, but it wasn't mixy. It was just like friendly. Like you mesh with just any and everybody. And for a person to do that, they have to be very friendly, very open, very bubbly, and that's what she was.
That's your girl.
Yeah,
still am that way.
She was not shy. She was not like.
It's funny though, because I am shy.
Girl, at every party, let them play some Baltimore club music, and she was up there.
My sidekick, don't, ooh, crazy legs, yeah.
Yes, she was up there on stage every single time. Dang. She was not shy.
I might be crazy.
You're not crazy. You're just, she's just that person.
I just thought I was always shy. Wow.
Yeah, no.
Interesting. Well, way to tell me
that's
about
what
myself.
that's what my first impression of you was. Okay, go ahead.
Well, for you, it's just, you're very you. How do I explain this? You're more, okay, literally we're like opposites. You're more reserved and calculated, and you like to warm up to people, you know, like, how do you call it? Like you go into a space and you like read the room. Yeah, she reads the room, you know? Yeah, it's just true. Like, who's in here? Who I won't be there? You know, how y'all gonna act?
Yeah.
Is a wild situation that's gonna be a safe place for me to be? If not, I need to go. You know, who are you?
That's true.
Yeah.
Hence the reason why, like, back to the first question, when I met her, she wasn't even next door to us. That was not her room. You were in somebody else. You were like on the other side of the building, down the hall.
That's true. Because C is very far from O. Why was I next door to you?
Why were you don't even know, you didn't even know them.
I sure didn't. I was walking around the halls just talking. I think because I've known some people I knew since middle school. We're like, oh, hey, we know each other. Let's walk around and meet people. Yeah. And that's kind of how we ended up on your floor. Like, I went from the O's to the C's.
Were you on my floor?
No, at all. No.
Oh, she wasn't even on my
C is very far from O in the alphabet.
But it's only freshmen though. Like, it's not like it's a whole bunch of people. Like, we probably could have, like,
girls. I guess it was a whole bunch of girls. That building fits 800 people.
Cause you were Tiana's roommate, right?
No, you don't even know my roommate. It's funny because I'm so cool with my roommate too. From freshman week, from access. I mean, who was it? Her name is Kenny. She actually just had a baby. Oh, she got married and had a baby. Yeah. But yeah, of course she was like, Nigerian. Our last name was beginning with the O.
So I say that to say, like, when my roommate went next door, the people who were assigned to that room were in there, but it was like 4 or 5 other random people in that room, and Tay was one of them. And it's like, you're just like, she's friendly. She just be like, you know,
where I had no business being.
I was always the type of person that would like travel by myself. Like, I didn't really, I wasn't the type to like travel in large packs. I did it, but it was just like I would eat by myself. Yeah. I would go to the cafeteria by myself.
Even after we were friends, you did that.
Yeah, because I was
like, where are you? I already ate. What you mean you already ate? Without me?
Yes.
What?
I don't need to send invitations to go to the
that's what you're supposed to do.
No, because I be hungry and y'all be wanting to do y'all hair and get dressed and stuff to go to the dining hall. Like, I put on some sweatpants and a t-shirt, a hoodie, and I'm ready to eat. I go right to the dining hall.
Eating. She get mad when she hungry.
Hello?
But I learned that later. I didn't know that. I'm like, why is this girl always by herself? Like, we can go
I'm
eat.
ready to eat. Like,
I can go eat. But yes,
that's the next question.
Okay, we can pick now.
What's our favorite memory together? We have 9 years worth of memories.
Yeah. I mean, us meeting each other is one, of course, because that's just a crazy story. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Favorite?
Okay, I have a memory. I don't know if this is my favorite memory, but this was a really funny memory. Okay. Would be us driving down to North Carolina for my family reunion, and our car got towed. And we came out the house that morning like, where's the car?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or like the gazillion times that I locked my keys in the car.
Or that one summer that I kept locking my keys in the car. Like once a week. It just didn't make any sense. Once a week. I'd have to use her AAA to come get my car unlocked.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have my own AAA now though. Thank you. Thank you.
I stayed. I'm glad now that my car is smart enough to like not lock while my keys
are still in there. Yeah.
But no, it does. I've done it once since I've had this car. But I guess like while it's in the engine, it won't lock.
Right.
But if I like take my keys out and put them in the cup holder and lock the door, But my last car,
right?
I stayed locking my keys in that car. I don't know why.
Because we dumb. What you
mean? Just, yeah.
But again, we don't do that anymore as much, so it's okay.
As much. Keywords.
As much.
Okay, what about, another memory that we have together.
I liked my 25th birthday. We went to New Orleans. And this one young lady was very intoxicated. And she started working out in the middle of Bourbon Street. Like, she was like, I must increase my butt.
This true, because
you took some random steps from someone's house and was just doing like little
Bruh, we were eating so much. We were eating so much and drinking so much. Yeah, it's just like, I felt like I needed to work out.
Needed to work out.
I needed some type of cardio.
Yeah.
Exercise.
And y'all know Bourbon Street is dirty. She was in the middle of dirty Bourbon Street working out. You didn't touch the floor or nothing.
We weren't even doing it. Like, we were just standing there, like, trying to figure out what our next move was. And I was just like,
we sitting there contemplating.
Step aerobics.
She just step
aerobics. Get some cardio in before we go and eat again.
Basically.
And I was very drunk.
Yeah. I mean, was that day that we stayed at that one restaurant, like almost the whole day? And just kept eating and drinking? That seafood place. I don't remember if it was the same day or not. That whole trip is a blur, as it should be.
Yeah.
But I just remember one day we were sitting at this one restaurant for like the whole day. Yeah. Just eating and drinking. But yeah, so you had to exercise.
That was,
That was fun.
That was fun. I don't know. We have a lot of memories together. Forever 21. No, you know what my favorite memories were? And not just because this is like a whole wine channel, but I think this is where my love for wine started.
Ooh,
we used to work. Yeah, we used to work at the mall together, and like we got paid on the same day. So it's like, and we worked on campus together. Yeah. So it's like, I know you got paid today. You trying to go to Total Wine?
That's true.
Or Applebee's, or it was another like a Mediterranean restaurant, Zoe's Kitchen that we used to go to. Like once a week, we would go out and be like,
that was fun.
We trying to go get some wine. We would go to the wine store. We would go and we would go out to eat in the same night.
Yes,
and I think that's where I think that's where my love for wine started, because that's when I started drinking wine. Our visits to Total Wine. It was
you're right. That's a good one. If you have a Total Wine near you, you should probably go. This isn't sponsored by them or nothing, but it's literally like a grocery store filled with wine and liquor. The first time she took me there, I was like, "What is this place?" It was like
a warehouse. It's like a warehouse for wine.
Huge. I was like, we had a whole shopping cart, like you went like the grocery store. I was like, wow, you're right. Yeah. Then we used to have like little sample tables. We tried different things.
Yeah, if you go on the weekends, if you go on a Friday or a Saturday, or a Sunday maybe, I don't know. But they have samples. You can try different wines.
Dang, that's a good memory.
Yeah, because what college student really shopping at
Total Wine, right?
If you've ever been to an HBCU, you know there's like liquor stores within walking distance.
2 feet.
We were going to Total Wine. We were going to Total Wine, like bump these liquor stores.
We get in the car and drive a good.
Mind 15. You, we were like upperclassmen. We were like seniors and stuff, so we were like, bougie. Yes, we were a little bougie, and we had 2 jobs. Okay, not one, but 2 jobs.
So this day, my dad breast was, you know what? She had 2 jobs. 2 jobs. Yeah. I want to do that one because you're gonna say to me, "Who takes out to get ready in the morning?"
Ask them.
Who do y'all think? Not that you can answer. Takes longer to get ready in the morning. Yeah. But you know something?
What?
I still don't take that long to get ready.
You don't take that long to get ready, but it's still you. But you know what? Excuse me. We don't really know now because we've been on trips together.
Yeah, you still get ready before me. You're always on time. You're somewhere before me.
Yeah, that's true.
As far as timeliness. However, it's been proven that I do not take long to get ready for
She doesn't take long to get ready. Quicker. I think I just start getting ready before you.
It's also true. I'm not a morning person, so I'll be in bed. I'm like, all right, she would have showered and everything. She's like, all right, well, I'm about to start. I'm like, okay, I guess I should start too. So I think that's the real problem. I just don't get up. But I don't take long.
No, you don't take long.
Thank you.
And then, like, we haven't really been many places, like, since I have gotten into makeup and lashes.
Also true.
And, like, hair and stuff like that. Like, we haven't really
that's
been.
That's why I took you faster, because I would always have to do all the extra stuff.
Yeah, you'd have to be,
do
like,
my
flat
eyebrows
ironing and eyebrows.
I'm not going to
lashes.
go without the eyebrow, honey.
Yeah, no.
Had me looking scared like a Beyonce ticket sold out.
What's next?
Ooh, what's something that annoys you about the other person? What annoys you about me?
I don't know.
Really?
I know what I do that annoys you, but I don't think you really do anything that annoys me. Maybe it's like if you're too nice. I don't know.
I can say that. Yeah, I'm not as direct.
Like when you know there's somebody that needs to be put in their place, you just be like, well, I mean, you know, I don't know. I just, and I'd be like, no, you need to put them in their place.
Tell them
like,
about
well,
themselves.
I mean, I don't know. I don't want to cause no drama.
Because-
I'm not a drama person either. Like
You're
I don't
not.
cause drama. I will cut the person off before I probably like, you know, like
yeah, but you just don't take
confront them.
nonsense.
But you'll still talk to them and just be like, well,
That's true.
I'll be like, I'm just not messing with them no more.
Yeah, that's
like,
true. I'm cordial with a lot of people. I probably shouldn't be. You're right.
But I feel like that's the only thing.
Yeah. Well, what do you think that annoys me about you?
Man, I get, I complain about everything.
Oh yeah.
I'm annoying when I'm hungry or tired.
Yeah, that's normal.
And I think too much.
That's the
I'm
one.
I'm an overthinker.
That's the one.
Everybody hates that about me.
She's an overthinker, and she doesn't give herself enough credit. I forgot my little business. She want to come at me. Well, not little, because she's gonna say I shouldn't say that either.
Yeah.
But yeah, she doesn't give herself enough credit for anything that she does, and she complains about everything. And she's great. So yeah, that's makes me mad.
I'd say that's the number one thing
that's really
about
the
me
only
that
thing.
gets on most people's nerves. It's just I overthink.
Just always
I
think something's not perfect, and everything doesn't have to be perfect. Yeah,
but it does.
it don't know.
It does.
Don't know, because don't nobody know but you.
Yeah.
Anywho. Oh, we just said, have we ever taken a trip together? Yeah, we've been on a plane together, I think 2 times now. Jamaica and New Orleans. And we've been on several road trips. Yeah.
That is true.
Yes. Do you have a favorite food? I don't really have a favorite food. I like chicken.
Seafood.
Yes.
What is your best friend really good at?
I don't know if you're gonna agree, but you're really creative. Like out of nowhere. You are.
And I out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere.
Out of like maybe out of quarantine.
Yeah,
Just
maybe.
that.
But
Because in college, if I couldn't print it out or
yeah, right.
or buy it, I was not about to make it.
Yeah.
Like
No, she's just creative now. Like she just, hey, I could do this. Watch a YouTube video and figure it out.
Now.
Yeah.
Within the last maybe like year.
I always told her she knew how to do her makeup, but she never wanted to do it. And I kept telling her, hey, watch the YouTube video. I'm sure you can do your eyebrows. And now look at her. Beautiful.
It took me a long time.
But you can put on lashes and I still can't.
You could.
They on here. Listen, that's what's going to make me late, these lashes. But you can put them on.
Yeah. I'd say now I am more creative than I was a long time ago.
Absolutely.
Something that you are really good at is planning and organizing. I'd say that you're really good at like thinking things through and executing them. I guess executing your vision.
Yeah.
Like if you have something in your mind that you're gonna do, like you execute it. You might have like a plan. It'll be thought out, and you're organizing. You do that.
Because the thing is, with planning and with the event planning, with everything, like even in life, like everything's not going to always go the way you want it to go. You always have to just know something's going to go wrong. Like that's just, it's inevitable. But you
I
still
can't
plan.
grasp that
Yeah, she
concept.
can't grasp it. Like, I'll plan something to a T, but I also know that within that T, it's gonna be like a little scratch, might be a little limp over here. Like, something's gonna happen.
I'll be working with her on some of her events, and if something will go wrong, she'll be like, "Well, it's okay. We just won't worry about it." And I'd be like, "No, I think I might have something in my trunk that's
like,
gonna make this work."
We'll do something else. Because the thing is, like I always say, like, people don't know your plan. Like, you do. You and I know what was supposed to happen. They don't know what it was supposed to look like or what, made it not look certain way. Yeah. When it's done, look, oh my God, this is beautiful. Exactly. You're welcome.
Nah, I'd be like, "Look, let me go see what I got in the back of my car real quick, because we're gonna make this work."
I mean, and sometimes that does work as well, but if you don't have nothing in the back of your trunk, whatever, crazy lady,
We pop in the trunk.
Pop the trunk. Got these balloons for you today. Boom, I got all the colors.
I got an extra pump for
Remember
you.
that one party you did? You had an extra pump, and then you had those dark green balloons at that baby.
Oh, yeah.
I got these dark green balloons in the car. Be right back. I'm like, all right, bet. We use them. So it comes in handy, but I wasn't like, oh my God, what are we going to do?
Yeah.
Thankfully, she had her balloons, but yeah, no, it's okay. That's why I keep it around. It's all right.
Okay.
Here's a good question.
What?
What is your best friend's favorite drink?
Oh, yours a margarita
Absolutely.
for sure. It's a margarita. Anything, margarita.
Mm-hmm.
Either the original margarita, like lime flavored, salt on the rim.
Yes, salt.
Or she likes strawberry margarita.
Any type of margarita.
Like,
Really.
yeah.
You gotta have salt.
Frozen or on the rocks.
Yes, baby.
I know that.
Give me.
Yeah.
You,
What's mine?
you like a plethora of things, naturally.
Yeah.
But recently, like I was saying earlier, you like Rieslings.
Yes. I do like Riesling. Yeah.
Yes.
That's all I'm gonna say about that. Riesling. Yes. I do like a Riesling. I like a margarita too.
Yeah.
If we're going out and we're like drinking, I'm gonna get a margarita.
Yeah. Or like a Corona Rita. I like those. Corona upside down.
I don't like Coronas,
I like those.
but yeah.
I don't like Coronas by themselves, but with a margarita, for some reason, it works.
Does it enhance the flavor?
I mean, yeah. And honestly, when you feel like you're running out of liquor, you just pour up the thing up and just wobbles right back. It's like, ooh, thank you. So, the good times keep on rolling.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a good question. That is.
It's very appropriate.
It is.
Very channel appropriate. Dancer, singer.
You're the better dancer. You're the better singer.
You're better at math than me.
Am I?
You are.
Am I really?
You are.
I mean, it took me a long time to get out of there.
Trust me, I know. I'm still worse. I'm still worse than you, and that's saying a lot, sister.
Oh gosh.
Because she took this one math class quite a few times, but I promise you, they wouldn't even let me into the class.
I took multiple math classes a few times.
Yeah.
Hence the reason why I graduated when I did, because those math classes was not letting me go.
Yeah, they wouldn't even let me in the class though. It wouldn't have been no point. I wouldn't be able to pass the one class and get to the class that you was even in.
But yeah.
Nope. Who's better at talking to people? I think you already told me that. Yeah.
You definitely.
Whatever. You. Who's the better cook? Both of us.
We be throwing.
We both throw down.
We could throw down.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's not even.
Yeah. No. That wasn't a good question. No. We're both really good cooks.
We're very, very good cooks. Who handles money better?
You.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like you're more responsible. I like to splurge and buy things.
Girl.
Really?
I cannot. I'm not gonna put myself out there like that.
Like I buy things when I shouldn't.
I do too.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah. No.
Me?
You should ask our men.
No.
They'll tell you the truth.
Mine will think that he don't even know. They don't know nothing. Don't ask the men.
Listen.
They gonna think that it's me and it's not me. I don't like that.
Next question. we're just not even gonna talk about that.
Who is more reliable? Christian.
Me?
Yes.
Why?
You will be somewhere when you need to be there. Me?
But I'll be there.
I'll be there. Might be a little late, but I'll be there.
But I feel like you're not far behind me.
Okay, give me like 20 minutes. No, 15. She gonna get there first. I'm gonna pull up 15 minutes later, at least. Yes.
Okay.
That's a proven fact.
Yes.
Yes.
But reliable though? Because I don't pick up my phone. I don't text back.
Oh, that's true. She doesn't pick up her phone. She don't text back. That's true. Okay, so it's probably me then. If you're talking about communication-wise. Like,
yeah.
You pick up the phone. Who's going to answer first? It's going to be me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, in that sense.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm reliable.
Yeah.
You can depend on me.
Right.
But
just don't answer.
I just don't text me. If it's important, call me.
Yeah.
And leave a message.
Call
or follow up with a text.
Call it twice.
Cause I be having my phone on vibrate.
Yeah.
And I don't always like my phone just be sitting down somewhere. Oh. Okay. Is this the last question? Or is this so? Okay, this can be the last question. Okay. Why is your friend a great friend?
I was looking at that one too. Oh, we're meant to be.
Why is my friend a great friend? You can answer first.
Yeah, I'm gonna go first. My friend is a great friend because...
Do I blush? Oh my gosh.
Bruh, I just don't want to cry because you know how we get. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. Sit straight. How do you put this into words? It's just when you thank God that somebody's coming to your life unexpectedly, but you knew it was for a reason. Like literally yin and yang. Like we fulfill purposes in each other's lives. When she's down, you know, like I'm there to be all bubbly, like, hey, you can do it. And when I'm all over the place, she's like, focus. What are you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like she just completes me, man. Like she really does.
I'd have to say the same. Like I really feel like God puts people in your life for a reason. And like I guess at that time that we met, God knew I needed somebody like Tay. Not somebody like Tay. He knew I needed Tay because I was coming from out of state. I didn't know anybody. I was scared, I was nervous, and it was just a lot going on. Like just being the new kid in the city on campus and everything. I had just lost my grandmother. Like it was just a lot going on. So he knew I needed like that bubbly, supportive spirit, extra spirit who not only would like help lead me and guide me through certain things, but would introduce me to people in the process. Like I always call her my like a lab rat because not a lab rat, the test dummy. I always call her a test dummy because if I'm scared to do something, she's gonna do it first and I'll follow up like, all right, okay.
It was all right what she did.
I can do it. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
That's very
so it's like, she's very supportive, very encouraging, very inspiring. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. That's why she's a great friend.
And for you, it's like you're the person who like, okay, all these things that like I like do and I give to people, I'm all so bubbly and happy and I can be there for everybody. You're the person that's there for me.
Yeah.
Because other people, like I can do so much for other people, but like no one's really there when I necessarily need them, but she is. And my other best friend, like I have two main best friends for a reason because literally like my life, my kids, everything can be in their hands and I know everything will be okay. Because they would do, they you get that same energy, basically. It's like what I would do for them, I know that they would do for me in a heartbeat, basically. And I think that's really important. Yeah, because a lot of people don't do that. Like lots of people like to take when it's time to give. It's like, yeah, she married. Yeah.
So that's our best friend tag. I think we're what, like 45 minutes in?
46.
Yeah. It didn't even feel that long
because we be rapping.
Okay guys, so if you liked this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you have not already, go ahead and click the subscribe button and comment on if you ever had Cooper's Hawk Prosecco, and also comment, tag your best friend and comment something special about your best friend.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
What do you like about your best friend and what makes your best friend so great?
Yeah.
So guys, without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and end this video. And thanks guys, thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Bye.